Hi there, I'm David Miller from Jerba Campervans. I do all the customer services things here, and today we're going to tell you about our new California Habitation Check service that we're about to launch. I'm going to give you a wee idea in this video of some of the important things that you need to know about habitation checks and why it's good to have them done. Well, it's something that we've found that there doesn't seem to be a lot of people out there doing, and we were getting asked by customers, can we do it? So we have our own Jerba Habitation Check, and we were getting inquiries from people who had Californias, and we thought it's something we should do, offer a service. As a company, it's good for us, and it's clearly good for the customers. So we sold a lot of Californias, and always the question that people had were, how do we clean the water tanks out? How do we get the gas checked? How safe is the gas? So these are the sort of things that we still find are concerns that people have, and that's why we've launched this habitation check, so that you can come and have your gas checked, have your water systems checked.
Okay, so a habitation check is basically an MOT for the living aspect of the vehicle. So this includes checking the leisure batteries, the gas, the 230 volt electrics. Obviously it's very, very important to make sure that the vehicle's safe, especially when you're sleeping and living in the vehicle.
The obvious things like gas and electrics and water, all these sort of systems, but also we'll be making sure that the hydraulic roof works properly. We'll be checking the action of that. We're making sure all the seals on the doors, on the windows are lubricated.
So we remove the passenger seat to gain access to the battery located underneath there. We have a special tester here which gives a printout and shows exactly what the battery condition is. And then we also remove the one which is located in the boot of the vehicle, and again we carry out the same test and supply a full printout. So on the gas, we check the vehicle to make sure there's no leaks and everything's safe. We also check the fridge to make sure that it's cooling to the correct temperature. One of the other things that we will check is the Webasto heating system to make sure that that's functioning correctly, and then just a general check over blinds and all the fittings.
So there's no hard and fast rules from Volkswagen. We recommend on our own Jerbas that you have it done at least every 2 years. So we'd say at least every 2 years. If you want to have it done more, that's absolutely fine, but definitely every couple of years.
So we'd strongly recommend, getting your habitation check carried out prior to the season. This way you're going to have an enjoyable holiday and make sure that everyone's safe within the vehicle.
Check's a simple cost of $299 for the check. Any additional work that might come out of it, so if there has to be things replaced or fixed, these will be additional costs. But what we'll do is we'll do the check and let you know in advance before we do any ancillary work on the vehicle. Well, so David Miller obviously, and I used to work for the Volkswagen Van Centre in Edinburgh. I specialised in California sales. I did that for 12 years. Eventually I came to work for Jerba. I had dealt with Jerba from right at the beginning, supplying them with vehicles, and Simon Poole, who owns the company, at some point said, offered me a job, and I jumped at the chance to come and work for Jerba. So if you bought a California in Scotland sometime in the past, not for the last few years, you possibly have dealt with me, or maybe even bought the vehicle directly from me.
So my name's Alan Winter. I'm Operations Director at Jerba Campervans. Previous experience before Jerba as I was an auto electrician for 12.5 years before moving on to Volkswagen commercial vehicles, where I moved my position up to Master Technician. And then I left Volkswagen to come to Jerba, and I've been here for almost 4.5 years.